Hey, what's up, guys? Scott and Ella here from...
Filipina-Australian family.
Yeah, so we just set up camp, as you can see. We've got umbrella.
Umbrella,
What else?
chair, camping chair, and some black blankets because it's actually windy and it's very cold. And earlier it's kind of rainy, but
So,
now it stopped.
I don't know what it is, but every time it's cooler weather, I want to go outside. And for you,
Yeah.
that's just like, it's just not...
It's actually
Conceivable.
really cold.
So anyway, we're here to just kind of get you to feel what we're up to and
Yeah.
little updates. So,
Actually, we're here right now at the boat ramp, as you can see at the background, like water and different types of yachts, boats.
yeah. So this one is definitely about anniversaries. So
Yes.
we have been here for 1 year. So happy
Yep.
anniversary to you. For
Happy anniversary
landing on this
being here in Australia, guys.
continent.
Yes.
Now, we never really knew how things were going to work. We just kind of got you here.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can think of is everything depended on the tourist visa.
Yes.
If we didn't get that, we would have just been LDR still,
Still LDR.
which
I
is
think-
crazy to think. A
I
year.
think you are the one who really pushed that I should be on a tourist visa, and let's see how the relationship works, and then if it really works well, then we decided to apply a partner visa after the wedding.
So if there's any doubt, just quickly to the point, if anybody's doing long distance relationships and you got countries between you, just do whatever it takes to get the tourist visa.
Yes.
Yes, there's lots of different options. There's partner visa offshore. There's
Yeah.
student visas, but tourist visa, they don't give them out. And this is not just Australia, but this would be around the world. So,
Yeah.
but
I think in a tourist visa, if you are a couple, for me, the best thing to apply tourist visa, you should sponsor your partner. It's very easy because they don't really ask a lot of documents from the Philippines, from the Filipina. Mostly they ask documents for sponsors.
guys, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. They have
Mm-hmm.
to have some kind of threshold. There's reasons why you don't want country of just people flooding into the country.
Yeah.
That would change the whole dynamic. And there's countries that have had experienced that.
Yeah.
UK, I think. There's different migration for different reasons, but
Yeah. And now we got
They got me.
Last year we got married, and I've been here for a year now, and our marriage is gonna be 1 year
So-
this coming November. But we're been like 2 years together.
so about that whole anniversary thing, like what does it mean to have a 1 year anniversary for Filipinas in general, or Filipinos? So like what does it mean?
I think maybe it's because I haven't experienced that. It's my first time to experience having a wedding anniversary. It could be celebrations
Is
of
it
your marriage.
yeah?
Like,
Do you think it means more to like province girls versus city girls? Like is it all the same?
I think it's all the same. It's celebration, mostly like, oh, we did it, like 1 year, second year, third year.
How about you as in the relationship? Do you feel more secure, or still jury's still out? So check the behavior.
I feel secure mostly, for sure. I feel secure and I feel happy and contented. But Filipinos sometimes are kind of overthinking. They are overthinker person. That's why sometimes maybe the reason have fight, because sometimes Filipina gets overthink a lot,
Okay.
which is it's nonsense sometimes. I experience that, and then I will
Is there like not a honeymoon period, but is there like a trial period where maybe your family was just like checking in on you, like maybe 1 month after marriage, or even 1 month after being away?
yeah.
Like are you homesick? How's the husband's behavior? This kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, mostly because parents are they're just trying to be like helpful, that they just want to know that your relationship still okay, the behavior of other person are the same, nothing changed. Because of course, let's say we have a daughter and she got married. Of course, we want to know if the relationship is working well. We don't want our daughter gonna beat up by the husband.
So what if we were like in the Philippines and in your family? Would they still check in on you? Like, of course, we're not gonna. If you're neighbors, they're gonna know what's up every day. But
Yeah.
maybe we moved and live in Cebu and they're like an hour away on a plane. Are they still gonna ask the same questions?
Are they gonna ask me like, how's the relationship? Is someone's like, is about they're gonna ask like if your behavior changing, your attitudes, are we fighting all the time, like that.
Mm.
I think it's normal.
And what is like normal? So, if suppose we were fighting all the time, would that be acceptable?
It would be they will understand that it's normal for relationship, but they will give advice. They will give an advice so you can sort out. We can sort out our problem.
And then in general, do you think parents get involved in the
No,
daughter or son's decision?
no.
Imagine you had like a son, right? And he's dating like in the future. If you have a son that's dating the girl that you don't want him to date, would you get involved?
I don't want to get in. I don't want to be involved of that. Of course, your daughter or your son or your children have their own decisions when they are at the right age. But if they're kind of, like too young, like they're not even in the right age or legal age, I think sometimes you have to be kind of involved to that. For me, but maybe others they just let their kids.
Yeah.
So I don't know. How about you in your kind of
Culture?
culture?
Yeah,
Like
the
the
West.
mother get involved to their son's
I think there's an
life
aspect of like keeping your family's whatever
updates.
reputation or just like whatever they've worked hard for.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want sort of like anything toxic to be introduced. So
Yeah,
nobody wants like to see their anyone in their family,
yeah,
cousin, doesn't matter who,
yeah,
getting into a relationship that you know is toxic. So like
yeah,
maybe the girl's like totally like got gold digger signs.
yeah.
So someone's gonna speak up. So
Of course.
there's the starting point. There's the stereotype. So
Yeah.
everyone's gonna say, oh, they're from that country. You know, maybe somewhere in
Mm-hmm.
Eastern Europe or something like that, known for maybe they're like cold-hearted and
Yeah. But there are also some men that are they call it mama's boy.
yeah,
They can make their own decisions even they have husband. They already have a wife.
yeah. So
Like they
that's a red
always
flag for you.
it's a red flag for me. They are still depending on their parents. Like come on, you have a wife now, but you are still depending to your parents. Like you're gonna ask decision. You have to make decision with your parents, which is like that kind of rude for wife.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a lot of that.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. There's just a couple things. I mean, if we just keep it on this topic about anniversaries and just kind of keeping milestones. So like, again, do you feel more secure now, or do you think like 5 years is like more of a proving milestone, or maybe after you have a first kid, then it's
I
like
feel
proving?
right now I feel for sure I feel secure because you never done
Why?
anything
What makes you
bad.
secure? I really like to have specifics.
I don't feel secure. I know that you will never ever ever cheat on me, but like I said, even I know you won't cheat on me, but Filipina have some overthinking
Okay, so
problem.
the number one concern
So,
isn't like, you know, something rough, like maybe you know, maybe I have a bad temper.
mhm.
You brought it up right away. The number one concern sounds like it's cheating.
Yeah.
That's your concern.
Yeah, I hate cheating. I don't like cheating because once someone cheat on me, once someone cheat, I will never forget it. I don't want
The
to
weather
be
just kicked up just then, so you
yeah.
must be telling the truth.
I don't want to be like a rough person, okay? But for me, I'm a kind of consequence person. There's always a consequence everything you do. Ay.
All
Ay.
right.
You can just I think remove that.
No
Is it
way.
raining? Oh, it's raining now.
I'm blocking out.
So
This
yeah.
is how committed I am. I'm your protector. I'm your guardian. A guardian. That sounds bad. I am. I've got the shield. Let me
So
say that.
yeah. So if someone cheat on me, I think I will make you feel the same what I feel. Like there's a consequence.
All
I
right.
won't just like forgive you after you cheat on me. No, you have to face some consequence.
So this is you guys getting to know Ella because she's a little bit more spicy than say other people. Not such a pushover, right? So I guess she's putting that on the table. So I guess that's fair. Fair game. Like
I mean, I'm not stopping him to do what he wants, but I told him that if you do something bad, always remember that I will forgive you, but it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same. Our relationship not gonna be the same. You will have to face the consequence until you regret it.
okay, so maybe let's just call this vlog will be called Rules of the Game because every relationship
Yeah.
you have to create your own rules. What is allowed, you know, what's expected, and really what you're saying is like cheating is hurtful and damaging. And that's the number one thing you're worried about,
Yes.
not whether I'm going to run out of money or whether I.
Like you said, once let's say if you do something bad and I what do you call this, revenge. You don't like that I should be forgivable person. Like, no, we maybe because that's not how it works. That it's not like I have to forgive everything and then the person's just gonna keep doing it.
Right. So it's like
So
it's an
forgive
opinion.
is only one chance, not like twice. So you don't do it twice, thrice, or 4 times, 5 times. It only one time. And if the persons keep doing it, no, no, no.
Yeah. So the rules are going to be different for everyone. Some people might hear you say that and think, oh, like that's eye for an eye. Like imagine if someone walking down the street got stabbed. Does that mean you're going to go back and stab them in the back? Some people will say no, but some people say yes. So it just really depends on your outlook on life.
Like let's say if someone stab on me and I get healed,
I think you
I
get.
will find that person and then I'm gonna make it like stab the same like
She's gonna.
he
There's
did
levels to it. So it's eye for an eye and get them back
Yeah.
and whatever. But regardless of that, I think in our case, that's put on the table. So in a way, does that shape my behavior? Am I going to behave better knowing that wow, whatever? If you experience pain, guess what? It's going to come back my way. I don't know. I think it's good to have rules, just like in parenting when you're raising kids or in the school. If there's no rules, people will test the limits.
Yeah, I'm good at forgive something if that thing is not really like bad, as in can ruin a relationship. But if you just like fighting over something, let's say fighting over how to budget, why am I going to revenge? There's nothing to revenge. But if like I told you, like cheating, like it's not like physical but mental by like looking, fantasizing someone. That's cheating. Whatever you do, like looking,
Cool.
like
All right.
thinking, that's
So-
cheating.
Let's leave this topic for now. We'll basically say like there's all these rules and just figure it out for yourselves. But respect is probably the
Yeah.
number one. It never goes away, right?
Yeah,
However you spin it. So yeah, 1 year on, we're still
yeah.
respect, and we're making little efforts, right? So
Yeah,
it's,
but you know, right? I keep telling you like I do that. I have to do that if you did something wrong. But I keep telling you too that I have kind of soft-hearted plus like I don't know, some fiery behavior attitude I have, but I have a soft-hearted
I believe
part.
it. I know it to be. If you really were so cold-hearted, I'd probably put you in line and say, "This is the way we're gonna do things." But anyway, talk is also cheap, right? So people
Yeah.
can have a hot temper, run a bit hot, say things, and then so it helps that everyone's just a little bit go with the flow
Yeah.
and doesn't get triggered so easily. So yeah, hope you
And
guys
I-
can put your triggers
And I
down.
told him like you can do the same if I did something wrong. Like if I cheat on you, you can do the same.
Yeah, but
So
anyway,
I won't stop you.
we've jumped through the relationship steps. Probably skipped a few steps.
Yeah,
Baby on the way.
baby's on the way.
We'll
and
do the
then
body reveal.
Yeah.
We got lots of different. We'll probably do a body reveal separately, but
we actually already talk about. I make already a plan what I'm gonna buy for baby stuff and for also pose.
and we'll do it in the next video. How about that?
Okay.
Well, then Ella loves to roll on these.
So that's gonna be that talking about what do you call that?
Just relationship milestones, 1 year anniversary, and
Yeah.
again, we got married in November, so we're coming up to. But we met in about May
Yeah,
online.
we met.
I mean, not May, September.
We met 2022 August, but we become relationship like September. So last year we've been like 1 year, and now it's gonna be 2
2
years,
years, okay.
plus 1 year anniversary.
Right. All right, but I mean, so she entered in the country around
Yeah.
May, so that to me is really another. It's really the start of the Australian
Yeah.
version of this. Not that we even want to stay here, but it's being together,
Yeah, we just wanna being together. It develops a lot.
and you accept everything that comes with it. So we got a pretty good package
Yeah.
here, as you can see. But
I told him like, you know, Han, you're like different. There are some people that they will wait for years and years before they decide into their relationship if it's gonna work or not. You know, I think 1 year is enough waiting. But if you're gonna wait 2 years, 3 years, like both of you are wasting your time. You can find a different person. I'm not saying that it's bad, but you're just like it's what do you call wasting time, you know, being away because you're being LDR.
Yeah.
And you just after 4 years, 5 years, you're gonna decide, okay, let's get married.
so you say I'm different. I think there's a lot of same. Like I'm same as most other people. It's just that there's maybe a decision there around not putting up with a lot of stuff that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that's a sign, guys. Don't put up with stuff that's gonna suck. Look at just like
Yeah.
the baby step. What's that one thing that's really important? So
Yeah.
tourist visa is what you need, guys, or
Yeah.
move to her country. What you gonna do?
And others like getting engaged, but it will take years.
Yeah.
There
So
should be a limit.
okay.
Which is not him like first minute he wanna propose. I told him like that's gonna look like a weird for me actually.
All right. Well, when you know, you know. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.